Hello everyone. For this course, I'll be using my sloper, the sleeve, the bodice, and the skirt. So stay with me. So I'm going to start with my skirt. All you need to do is to transform your skirt. On the darts, we're going to reshape our darts. We're going to reshape it. First thing first, locate the medium. Locate the medium of your darts in this direction. Locate the medium. Locate the medium of your darts. We're going to do the same on both center front and center back. Now we're going to divide it into different portions. So I'm going to start with the center back. You do this. You curve it to the side. You determine how you want it. You determine how full you want it. So I'm going to just divide it in this direction. So you can take it more. Depends on how you want it. Like I said earlier. Okay. So I'm going to do the same to the center front. I'm trying to create fullness. So that is that. It's not necessary it's curved. You can have it straight. So I'm going to slash in this direction. Like I said, you can divide it into different sections. For the darts, you can close the dart before doing that, and you can as well leave it. So I have this ready. So I'm going to slash my center back because I need to place them together. It's very simple. So I'm going to bring this together in this direction. In this direction. Then I'll open it. It's not compulsory you have it all opened up. And if you want, you can do that. So I have it spread out already. So all I need to do is to blend the waist. This is the waist. This is the center front. You make it straight. And you make it straight. for this part, you blend it. You blend it in this direction. Then this is the center front. You make it straight. You blend this part. That is, if you have it in this direction, you ensure you make it straight that way. Then the waistline, you curve it, you blend it in this direction. In this direction. So this is the side which we are going to close now. You can readjust this because we need it to be straight. You reshape that. You can readjust it because we need it to be straight. So you make it straight line of it in this direction. Yeah, so we are done with the skirt. So this is the side. You're going to stitch this together. This is the waistline, and this is the center back and the center front. So we're going to look at the center. We're going to look at the upper part of the style now. Thank you. Before we go into that, I want to show us what it looks like. This is what the pattern is going to look like. Ensure you curve this part so you don't have a problem. This is the waist. So you're going to close here. You're going to close this center front. Center back, center front. So let's quickly look at the center front. Let's quickly look at the upper parts. For the upper part, I will quickly trace out the borders. I'll quickly trace it out. So I have the center, I have the borders traced out. So what we are going to do is to shape the neckline. It's a V-neck line, is a V-neck. So all we need to do, they added trimmings to it. You can add your trimmings to it. So you measure inwards just 1 inch. Depends on how deep you want the neckline. Then you drop it by the height you want. So I'm just going to roll this. It's a V-neck, but at the same time, it's not a straight V-neck. So I'm going to use this to reshape it. Okay. So if you want, you can make it deeper if you want. Depends on you. But ensure that you measure the distance here. Measure the distance here, and remove the gape. Remove the excess so it won't gape. This is the bust point. Just like take out about 1/2 inch. So you're going to close this. You're going to close this. So that is all for the center front. For the center back, you're going to open up the neckline and reshape in this direction. You bring it down a little bit like this. Then you reshape. Then you add your seam allowance to the center back. Your zipper allowance. You had your seam allowance. You had your seam allowance. Then you had your seam allowance. So you had your seam allowance here. You had your seam allowance here. You have your seam allowance here as well. So this is the center front and this is the center back. So I hope we are clear with that. Yeah, you need seam allowance here. You had a seam allowance, and on the waist you had your seam allowance as well. Now this is going to be in pieces. This is going to be in pieces, so you're going to have your seam allowance. Like I said, you blend here to make it a straight line, so you won't have a problem. So you have your seam allowance. You have your seam allowance. Also here you have your seam allowance. So both the center front and the center back